in terms of opportunity that you see across verticals, you sit in a position where you see you must get pitches in all kinds of verticals. AI native applications from AI native teams. Um, what are- what are the kinds, for our listeners, for people who are thinking about building something new, if you're able to disclose this, what are the kinds of verticals that do you think are ripe still today for disruption by by AI companies?
Yeah, I think the reality is, if you think about this sort of continuous curve between this world of consensus investing and non-consensus investing, right? Consensus being obvious applications that everyone's building towards, and non-consensus being applications that are a little less obvious, right? Require some degree of insight. There's opportunities in both worlds, right? There was opportunities in SaaS 5 years ago. You just had to have some insight into why the world could change in a formidable way and how you're going to change it. And it's still going to be true, right? Sometimes I see investors that are like, oh, this space is too busy. Call it engineering, AI native engineering applications. Cursor's there, Windsurf's there, Cognition's there, too many are there. That's not true, right? These companies have grown bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's when they're ready to be disrupted, right? Just like always. And so there is a founder that is working on like a vision of the future that might have a wedge that could grow very quickly. In fact, you hear that like Cursor and Windsurf to a degree are being disrupted by Lovable, and so, he's a new player that's disrupting, just a couple-year-old incumbent. So, I wouldn't say that like even the red ocean is, everything was red ocean in SaaS 5 years ago, right? The VC world, in the startup world, and entrepreneurs continue to be innovative and think about great ideas and great startups that will turn into enduring companies. And so I wouldn't steer anyone away. Like if you have a quite capable team and you want to go into like red ocean with an interesting idea, do that. Like we're about to invest in a team today or tomorrow that's doing exactly that. If you have a team that's looking at, a vertical that not a lot of folks talk about, and it's this, I was talking to someone today that's innovating in CPG and like a specific area in CPG transformation when it comes to product development. And it's so specific, and their background was so specific to that. It's very compelling.
Yeah, yeah. There's a term that you used in there that I don't think I've come across before. You said red ocean. What does that mean?
Oh, blue ocean, red ocean. Red means
Ah.
sharks, a lot of fighting. Uh,
Okay.
blue ocean just means a lot of opportunity.